Hello Virgos, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to thank Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. This is part 3 of your rod and staff reading, and part 3 is what obstacles are blocking your path. Okay, let's get started. The first message is number 7, and it's Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. You must decide that what changes you will make to keep up with the shifts, not only in energy, but in technologies that are available to you. You will know exactly when it is the right time to take your use up a level and use technology so it helps you and keeps you connected and strong. I know you will change with the times and yet remain entirely yourself. Plan carefully, knowing that when you choose to make use of new technologies, it will be fearlessly, gracefully, and with integrity. It is time for you to discerningly embrace the technologies that will allow you to realize your dreams. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with technology we have created will shape us all. You may notice you have a talent for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the higher good of all. You may wish to upload on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may have a gift for concept development, and have a brilliant idea for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technologies in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings as well. The next message comes from the Little Mermaid deck. The Mermaid Oracle deck. And it's Soul Cage, Rescue, Escape, Captivity, and Restriction. The next one comes from my favorite deck, and it is 28, Destiny. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Honored and humble, we all are entrusted with the human legacy, the opportunity to generate light, peace, love, and beauty in this magnificent Garden of Eden, Mother Earth. Each of us is born with a destiny, a purpose written before we even took our first breath. It is the unique thread that we contribute to the whole of life. But we must always be in a state of becoming. Though we cannot change what we are always changing who we are. We promote our potential into the actual and seek the wisdom of others along the way. Do you have a mentor or teacher? Do you recognize the wealth of lived experiences around you? That of the living as well as that of our ancestors. You are never alone. Great Spirit has been with you all along. If you can be anything you desire, what does that look like? What makes your unique light shine with brightness? Find where the wild ones meet. The timeless realm of spirit and love from which we all were born. All it takes is pure silence and an open heart. The next set of messages comes from the Abundance Angel, and it's positivity, faith, and optimism. It says, you open the door to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy to temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. The next message is do the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. The last message you have is windfall of abundance. It says, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. The next set of messages comes from the Blue Angel deck, and it's number 13, Release, which is the death card in traditional tarot. And it says, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. And the last one from this deck is the Magician, and it says, you are ready. You have the resources or ability to manifest them. Life is magical. From the Animal Medicine deck, you have Emotions, Rain, and it's 38, and it's Frog, and it says, cleanse negativity, coming into personal power, transformation. Get in touch with your feelings, metamorphosis. And it also signifies water, which again is your emotions. Number 32 is the Ant, and it says the architect of your life, persistence, lay a successful foundation, patience, order, and discipline, active, community-minded, see future needs. It says build dreams slowly over time. And the last message you have is from the Black-Hearted Oracle, and it's number 14, and it says, hold a meds, darling. It says, got a problem, darling? Okay, it's time to hold a meds. Put on some jazz, blues, or just some good old culture reggae music. Twist up the flower of life and pour yourself a smooth one. Sit back in that big comfy chair and hold the meds. Think it through. Chew on it for a while. Allow the wisdom of the ancients to guide you. Vigilance and methodical planning are necessary at this time. Don't act until you have taken this time with your higher self. A meeting of the great minds is called for in this situation. So stick a pin, hold your horses, and most definitely hold the meds. So Virgo, as we can see right here, it seems like action is going to be your biggest problem for this time frame. Because a lot of places it's telling you that, like even if you look here, where it says release your magician, you know, that you have to release your power. Here it also says that you should do the work. You know, this one is speaking of having a mentor. So if there's a situation or a new venture that you're looking to go into and you don't feel like you have all the knowledge, seek the experiences that are around you, you know, because if you maintain a positive faith and optimism and you do the work, you're guaranteed a windfall of abundance to help you continue to do this work. And you can do this through technology. You know, and when you release your powers, you know, because you have the power to create, it's just going to take time and consistency. You'll be released from this soul cage because it's your destiny. But these, you know, like with this one, I have a cousin, he always says, eat the frogs first. And it always grosses me out every time he says it. But yeah, no one wants to eat the frog. So you have to do the work. Okay. The next card you have is Despondence. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Okay. Sorry. Despondence. It says, by taking action, I found the road out. You have all the answers you need within. This card may indicate an emotional tie that no longer serves you. Remember how you relate to the issue is the issue. Obstacles are removed when you change your relationship to them. And what card? Yeah, this card spoke of your emotions. And remember that you had the Death card that came up and said you needed to release. And the Soul Cage also speaks of this. Okay, it says, Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, taking action, revelation, movement, and encouragement. So, Virgo, it seems like you acting upon whatever path you're wanting to climb is going to be an issue for you. Excuse me. So we received the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon card. So it seems like you're in a situation that has you feeling at a lack. Like this is the lack card. This is the having troubles, the pauper card. Like, but it's not just considering finances, even though it is Pentacles. To me, this card is not just, because remember, this is challenges to walking your path. And you're standing your ground on being despondent or not making the necessary change that's needed. Because as you can see, she has the world at her abdomen, which, I mean, is the solar plexus area. So if she can get her solar plexus area to move in the right way, that world will spin and it would create a new cycle, which is dying to come in for you. But I think you're robbing yourself of this by being despondent. And this is what is really hidden from you in your emotions. Is that you think that you're doing yourself good because you're on a higher ground somehow, but in reality, what you're doing is stagnating yourself and robbing yourself of the beautiful future that is waiting for you. Okay. We received a few messages. I mean, this is renewal. I'm just going to lay them out because, as I said, we received a few. And your last video cut out because my storage was messed up. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. Renewal. Renewal says, you are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. This is a time to start again and grow a strong foundation. What appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? Sourcing from the more beneficial place, feeling in the dark, change in circumstances, unexpected blessings, regeneration, awakening, and fortune. And it says, this is another beginning. So as we said, there's something that's coming to an end in your life, you know, but what's going to happen, even though it looks scary and it looks like it's a problem, what's it going to do is free you up so you can fully sit in these magician energies. Because your emotions right now are in a very stagnant place. You know, you're holding yourself in a Five of Pentacles energy, but you're considering yourself to be on a higher ground. Okay. This again, it's a Four of Cups. This is I'm bored with the offer. Like, I'm so bored with this. And you keep on offering it to me, but I don't want it. And this is a situation that could be a work situation, you know, but it's suggesting that you cut this out. Because what it's doing is having you wanting to win at all costs and have you in a smug mentality. Because, okay, if you look at this, the Four of Cups, if you take this away, Four of Cups is also crying, Five of Cups is left when you take away these Four of Cups that you don't want. So if this is overindulgence, again, it's leaving you crying over spilled milk. But if it's not overindulgence and has nothing to do with overindulgence, what this is saying is that whatever work situation that you're in, you need to cut it out so you can renew your spirit. Because it's not good. Or whatever partnership that you're in, because this could also be a partnership. You know? It's having you either overindulge or you're just in this very smug mindset. But I am really getting a strong divorce vibe. I just wanted to say that from the last reading that we did. Which one was that? Soul guidance one? Yeah. Again, you're at an impasse. And it says, what's done is done. This card can indicate an end to a great emotional upset. The power to change direction for the better is supported in rest. Your angels appear to protect you in the long run. This is a detour, not a no. Be in the here and now. Things will change. Go where you are led for now. This path is obstructed. Reroute. This is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse. But the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. How adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reaction to delays? Change of direction, regroup, refocus, protection from harm, guardian angels, wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. So exactly, if you're the one offering someone something, they don't want it. But if it's you being offered something, because remember, this is your path. Whatever this small offer is, it's something that you're just not wanting. And you've come to an impasse because it's time to change. It's time to release whatever this is. You have to eat these frogs and rescue your soul from this despondent energy. Because your destiny is calling. Oh, wow, sorry. Your destiny is calling you. And whatever this change that's coming into your life, you have to maintain a positive spirit about it. Because hindsight 2020, when we look back, these changes were the best things that ever happened to us, no matter how hard it felt in the moment. Like, even if it makes you feel like you're at a lack, sometimes it's better because in the end, it works out so much better for us. And it's a perfection. And when I got this card, I laughed because I was like, oh, Virgos, they're so ones who seek perfection in everything. Which is a beauty and a curse. Which is a blessing and a curse, right? Perfection, here we go. Okay. It says, where is it? Here we go. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. This card indicates protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding you desire. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be best way of being. Alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead, uniqueness, friendship, acceptance. Virgo, I don't know what is going to come or happen in your life, but I'm telling you, there is some major changes that you're headed to. I mean, this death card is speaking so loudly in all of your reading. It's like it keeps coming up in all the cards. Like, you have to, but whatever's coming, just know that you can handle it and keep positive. Like, it's stressing that you should keep positive. Okay, this is a Six of Pentacles. And when I see this card, like, being that it's not a love reading, I'm not trying to draw these energies towards love. But it seems like you're not wanting this equal give and take, or what was perceived to be an equal give and take anymore. Like, you're going to find something that you truly love in whatever kind of partnership this is. Because remember, Eight of Cups is always speaking of your emotions. And this is how they set up the Eight of Cups is 3 cups here and 5 cups here. So this person was in a woe is me situation, you know, because of either a third party situation that happened. And as you notice, there's 3 main raspberries as well. But, and then the 3 here again. So, and then the 3 here again. So yeah, but regardless of what caused you to want to walk away and find fulfillment, to find a genuine equal give and take, not somebody throwing scraps your way, but someone genuinely abundant just as yourself, who has gone through the transformation, because as you can see, the snake wrapped around this tree. And remember that it says in this card that you're being guided by your higher self and your angels. But there's some kind of wish fulfillment here that's not happening. He's gone to go find his 9th cup. Okay, now the next set of messages. We have rejection, King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. It says, I quietly listen. Oh no, wrong thing, sorry. They won't use me. You no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. Ivory allows others into your life. Choose wisely. You don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself. You will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. Again with the impasse. Oh my gosh. Someone walking away and cutting out. Okay. Am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Others' approval, unsupported environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher, protection, exclusion, and development. So again, remember in your last reading, it spoke of you taking time to get your mind right. And also this card spoke of you finding a mentor. But you remember that regardless of what is being released from your life at this time, you have to stay optimistic, right? And within this time, you have to release your magician energies and do the work. because you are the architect of your life, and however you see your life, that's exactly what you're going to get. Okay? But again, this card is speaking of you not feeling as though you can stand, because this is you. This is a King of Pentacles. You understand? This is the earth sign. So the card may not represent you. I don't remember right now if it does. But you're an earth sign. So what this card is saying is that what's hidden from you is the fact that this is in you. But only way you're going to draw this out of you is by releasing your passion. And do not be scared of this rejection. You know, this man has done so much beautiful work, but in his head is all he can think about is being taunted and being criticized for the work he has done. So he's hiding this beautiful, passionate work that he's done from the world instead of allowing it to speak for itself, regardless, and staying true to the internal voice within. Regardless if you're feminine or masculine, it's not the point. Okay, quest. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands. You know me, I like to clarify. I love to be nosy. Okay, so with quest, we have when I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. You may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space of self-discovery. It is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Being open to wisdom, imagine dangers, commitment to your path, courage, journey, and answers. Come on now, Virgo. Like for real. Like for real, for real. This thing is just constantly saying the same thing over and over and over again. It's the despondence. It's, you know, the not doing the work. It's, are you really and seeking this perfection? But are you really willing to consistently do the work so you can get the abundance that you're seeking? Are you really going to eat those frogs and get this what you want so badly? It's telling you so much. Now, to further clarify the Two of Wands, and then right here, this is the balance, like with the two ladies. I mean, I know I spoke of a third party, but again, as I tell you, these readings are meant to be solely for you. So this is what obstacles are blocking you. So this is getting control of your emotions and your passions so that you can pick a path. Now, when I clarified, I received the Heartbreak card. And then I received the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So, I mean, regardless of what you are going through, if you're going through an emotional upheaval in your life, or if a relationship is ending, because this is the Two of Cups, and the person is waiting on their ships to come in, but what's coming in is a heartbreak. So however this is playing out, the best thing that you could do for yourself is seek your passion. Seek your passion. Because your passion is going to offer you this pentacle. This is a substantial offer. This is the windfall of abundance. This is the happy home. I mean, they look so grateful in a state of gratitude because they're happy. Because they've done the work. So if you are going through a divorce, or you are going through a heartbreak, or your heart is broken because you're despondent and you're not moving on your path, you're stuck. You're right here. At the beginning of your path, stuck. Two roads. Are you going to go down this darker path, or are you going to pick up your passions and go to an abundant future? The last message that we have is acceptance. The Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Okay, it says, when I accept myself, I find love. Innocence and an ability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. That's magnificent. It says, a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities resides within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Am I assessing myself correctly? Or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? New ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short, manifesting knowledge and luck.